for real records.
Hi people, my name is Nita and you're watching For Real TV, The High Factor. So with me today I have yet another fabulous guy who has been here around us. You know, we've had his great show which was back then on the 10th of September. His name is the one and only Duncan Mighty, the Port Harcourt first son. So he's seated with me right now and I'm yet to hear some exciting things about him. Come join me, For Real TV, The High Factor. My name is Nita. Duncan, you're most welcome to For Real TV. We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so tell me, is it your real name, Duncan Mighty?
Yeah, that's
Really?
Yeah.
And the Wene part of it?
Wene is my native name. So I decided to make it Duncan Wene Mighty.
Oh, what does Wene mean?
Wene means the brother, the love you have for your brother.
Okay. So let's go back to your music now.
Okay.
You had a great show on the 10th. It was so exciting.
Thank you so much.
And it was my first time to see you and I was overwhelmed. I hope everyone was. So you have a hit called Port Harcourt Boy, right?
Yeah.
And you call yourself the first child.
Yeah, the first son of Port Harcourt.
The first son of Port Harcourt. So
Yeah.
why do you call yourself the first son of Port Harcourt?
I didn't call myself. The people of Port Harcourt decided to call me the first son. By the grace of God, in Nigeria, in Africa, where I come from, it is used to everybody that people want to go to a particular place to make it large in the music industry. But I decided to stay back in Port Harcourt, raise the music over there, raise others, and God did it for me. I went international for the first time as an indigenous artist, and the name Port Harcourt First Son started from the street. The boys, they all started from Port Harcourt Boy, and one day my manager called me, Duncan, the people call you First Son, they call you what? Duncan Mighty, they call you Port Harcourt Boy. I think I like this name. And whenever people give you a name that is good, why don't you take it? They call you the First Son. I say, wow. So I didn't come up with the idea of First Son of Port Harcourt. The people chose me and said, man, you are our first son.
Okay, so that's real. So you represent the people of Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
It must be a very, very challenging
It's not really
a
easy,
job,
man.
right?
Yeah, very, very.
Okay, then you have a new album which is already in press.
Yeah.
It's because of that album that you've won the NEAs, the one in New York.
Yeah.
And you were nominated 3 times, I know.
Yeah, I won the Best Indigenous Act 2011 Nigerian Entertainment Award in New York on the 3rd of September.
Okay.
And I've gotten 27 other awards in Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, so many of them: Sporadic Award, Footprint Award, Kind Gesture Award, Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, Most Humble Artist, and so many of them.
How does it feel?
I give God all the glory.
There's nothing else to feel like you're proud of yourself, you've achieved something?
Not like being proud of myself, but I'm happy for what God is doing for me, because I came from the street, but today I'm somewhere. So I was less privileged. For me to be privileged today shouldn't be a pride over me. I should use it as a medium to encourage others that they also can have what I have.
When did you start singing?
Anyway,
As like
music
stage?
is an inborn thing, like as a talent in me. But professionally, I went into music after I left school, 10 years back. Because I studied audio engineering. I'm a sound engineer, and every music of Duncan Mighty you've heard has been always produced by Duncan Mighty, mixed and mastered by Duncan Mighty.
Wow.
And I work for a couple of professional audio recording companies in Africa, like Benson and Hedges and all the rest. And so I went into music professionally 10 years back, and then it was after I lost my dad, I had to come back to Port Harcourt to start recording my album.
I heard that you are supposed to be with more hits.
No, I'm not supposed to be with more hits.
There's a rumor that's going on.
It's just a rumor. The more hits is a family. They are my friends. They come to my house. They visit me. But I believe the rumor started when I went to install some studio for the band in his house.
Okay.
And the band is this good friend of mine. If he has a show, Duncan Mighty, I want you to join me in this show. Like, brothers together. So the people are like, how come? Everywhere Duncan and Mo hits. Maybe, like it's a rumor, but Mo hits is a good company. But I'm too big to be signed by a record company because I have a lot of,
But you just won awards at 27.
Yeah. No, the truth is this: the artists in Port Harcourt, they are looking forward to seeing me as the helper. Now, ever since I became famous, the only thing I did was to start raising other upcoming artists. So I shouldn't go being signed by a label when there are other artists for me to help. I produce my music, I mix it, I master it myself. I'm a company. And what am I going to be signed by another company for?
So tell me, what's your whatever's name? Your production name?
My production name is Winnie Mighty Production.
Oh.
It's Winnie Mighty.
Do you have guys signed up to the production?
We've not started signing. What we do free songs for artists. We discover the local upcoming. We give them a free collabo and give them a free album and put them in the market. If you want to raise somebody, you must not establish a contract of eating money from the artist. A lot of artists, you don't need to do that. You need to give them a limelight. You need to push them a little bit. When they grow to a certain level, you start talking business. Now, when an artist wants to grow, you want to take percentage, you want to sign him, you want to do this. At the end of the day, he becomes distracted. So what I do, and that's how I became the first song indeed, honestly. Okay. You help people, you do it for them, and every collabo I've done has been free of charge, and I've done up to 43 of them in my country.
Wow.
And it's really awesome.
Just to remind you guys that Duncan Mighty has just won the best single, local indigenous single for the NEA, which was in New York. Lastly, then you are nominated for the best album of the year, and then best song. You know, you're really big, yeah?
It's good.
So tell me about this new album. What inspired you? Because I know all the songs there are hits. I've listened to Now God, I've listened to I Love You, to Obianuju. It's crazy. The whole album is just a hit.
The truth is that as an artist, I don't believe in a hit song. I don't believe in releasing an album and have one or two hit songs. That means in a couple of weeks or months the album will die off. You understand? And I don't write songs. I get inspired and I produce a song. But I try to make sure I do hits. Whatever I want to make songs, I just keep playing hits. I keep playing here. I concentrate the beats, the rhythm, the rhymes, the instrumental and everything, the recording, the mixing and mastering has to be awesome.
So you do everything yourself?
Yes, I do it myself.
So you say that you're yet to sign people into your production
from
house?
next year we'll start signing some artists who already pushed out already.
Okay, so how if I want to sign up to your production, how do I get there?
What we do, we don't do like other record company do. Now, a lot of people do talent hunts. We don't hunt for talent. We hunt for gifts. Do you understand? I have a project called Duncan Mighty Niger Delta Music and Art Project. Now we turn it to Duncan Mighty Africa Music and Art Project. It is not like the normal talent hunt people want to do. Say, come and buy a form, submit a form. If you want us to sign you, if you win in our competition. That's not how to discover talent. Bring somebody from the scratch, give him the money, clothe him, sit him down, give him a beat, give him rhythm. Forget about the agreement, forget about the money. Give him the future. You will understand if he's able to become a superstar. Because I found out that a lot of artists in the world today that came out through talent hunt, they ended up nowhere. The real talent is not just the talent hunt, because the talented people might be less privileged. They won't have the money to buy the form. So when you want to discover talent, you use your money and go to the street and get them out.
You've been with big people, you've traveled all over the place. You've been to Asia, where else have you been?
Okay, I've done some couple of tours in the Europe, Paris, Freiburg, Germany, Spain, Alex, Bohemia, Austria, Amsterdam Central. I had one of the biggest shows in Amsterdam. I've been to New York, I've been to Senegal, I've been to so many places.
Wow, you can't even remember. So who has purposely brought you here to Malaysia? Who should be credited for you?
Wow, Posh Entertainment, they're really awesome, you know. It's the hospitality, the closeness, not just like bringing an artist, but like a family. I'm really most grateful. And do you know what? He did a shopping for me, man, after the show.
So tell me about the show. What did you like most about the show?
It's more like a way of bringing peace in for the Nigerian communities here. And another thing I saw in the show was there's unity amongst themselves. You know, without unity among people, they can't come out. And I see it as a way of establishing the African cultural heritage international. It's really awesome.
So let me ask you, are you single?
Yes, I'm single.
Are you searching?
No, I'm not searching.
So what are you doing? Where are you? I mean, you have to be somewhere. You
No,
can't be
I'm
a lukewarm.
No, I'm not searching. Not like I'm in a relationship. Yeah, and my career right now is not what I need to mix up with a lot of things.
Okay.
The things I'm doing now, if I want to go into the having a relationship, the girlfriend and all the rest, is going to distract me. A whole lot of responsibilities for me. But yeah, I'm a man. I should be able to have a woman someday and a wife. Straight up having my wife, not like having a girlfriend. Like when I'm ready, I get my wife.
Okay, so tell me the last question I have for you, like what really inspires you? Who has been your inspiration since you started music?
Wow, is the environment, and most especially it comes from God.
So do you have anyone you look up to maybe in music?
My mentor was my late father.
Oh,
So what I believe, there are so many people who I looked up to while I was coming up. So many of them, the Neo, Brian McKnight, Donald Jones, Michael Jackson. You know, but I know if the world can have Michael Jackson, the world can also have Duncan.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
presently I'm working with Chris Air, and I've done some couple of collabo. I just concluded a collabo with Shaggy, Mr.
Wow.
Bombastic,
Wow.
and a couple of them are coming up. And I'm most grateful for this moment. I want to say a big thank you. I'm most grateful.
So we are waiting for big things from you, right? You're not stopping. You just keep going.
Pushing and keep pushing it.
Oh, it's very great to hear from you and to have you here. So you've had it all. This is Duncan Mighty, Wene Mighty, right? The man himself. I mean, the Port Harcourt boy, anyone from Port Harcourt, or you know this song, he's been a big hit here. And he came here on the 10th of September at Long Bar. That's where you had the show. Sponsored by Posh Entertainment. He was here with us and we had a fabulous time. Hope you had a fabulous time with us, and I hope you've learned so much from Duncan Mighty. From everyone from For Real TV, from Posh Hills, we say hi. My name is Nita. You're watching the Hype Factor on For Real TV. Goodbye.
If I do you wrong before, sorry, oh, I know they're perfect. Yo, it's your boy Duncan Mighty, aka the Port Harcourt First, and you're watching For Real TV. Don't touch the dial. Boss!
For Real Records.